In today's battle, two of the most fearsome predators ever to roam the earth will face each other. The Mujungasourus and the Baryonyx. This battle will be determined on a few factors like intelligence, speed, mass, agility, size, and bite force. Now, intelligence will be worth 2 tallies. Speed will be worth 1 tally. Mass will be worth 2 tallies. Agility will be worth 1 tally. Size will be worth 2 tallies. Bite force will be worth 3 tallies, and there might be a few extra advantages or weaknesses for each one. And based on how many tallies they have, they will be the winner. Let's get right to it. Okay, first things first, let's look at both of these animals' intelligence. Okay, so for extinct animals, they have a way of measuring intelligence called EQ, which is encephalization quotient. That's what it's called. Now, the EQ of Mujungasourus is around a 1, and Baryonyx is 1.2 to 1.6, or on the medium, 1.4. So for intelligence, Baryonyx pulls off a win. 2 to 0. Let's get to the next factor on this battle. The next factor on this list is speed, which will be worth 1 tally. Now, the speed of a Mujungasaurus is 15 miles per hour, or 24 kilometers per hour, and for Baryonyx, 30 miles per hour, and 48 kilometers per hour. 48. So Baryonyx wins the speed factor. Now it has intelligence, which is worth 2 tallies, and speed, which is worth 1 tally. So 3-0. Let's get on to the next factor. The next factor on this list is mass. And this is going to be worth 2 tallies. Now, the Mujungasaurus weighed 1,000 kilos, or 2,200 pounds. And the Baryonyx weighed around 3,000 pounds, or 1,360 kilos. So, not by much, but by 800 pounds, or 360 kilos, Baryonyx pulls another win for 2 tallies. Now it is 5-0. It's looking bad for Mujungasaurus. Okay, now the next factor is agility. Now this is a pretty simple question, and Baryonyx wins agility. With the extra tally, it is 6-0. Let's get on to the next factor. Now the next factor on this list is going to be worth 2 tallies. It is size. Now, Mujungasaurus was around 8 feet tall, 2.5 meters tall, and Baryonyx was around 8 feet tall, also 2.5 meters tall. So the size factor will be a draw. So nobody will get to 2 tallies. Now, let's get on to the last factor, bite force. Okay, time for the last factor, which is bite force, or bite effectiveness. Depends on how we would say it. Now, the bite force of Mujungasaurus, because it has, as you've seen, it has a kind of like this picture, a head that looks thicker. So it has 8,000 newtons. Baryonyx has only 3,500 newtons. Why? Because it's thin head. Why wouldn't it just get a thick head? Well, because Baryonyx specialized in fishing, so it didn't need a strong bite force. Just needed one strong enough to defend itself and hunt food. So the last one, bite force, 3 tallies, which puts it at the score 6-3. It's looking bad for Mujungasourus. Let's see if the X factors will save him. Okay, now let's get into some of the advantages or weaknesses. Let's start with Mujungasaurus' X factor. Now, it has the extra weapons, is strength, which is going to be worth 4 tallies. It is way bulkier. And experience, which is 1 tally. It might know to go for the neck. So now it is 7-6. Sorry, 8-6. It looks like Mujungasaurus is in the lead now. But now we have to do Baryonyx's X factor. Now, the extra weapon it has is claws, which is going to be 1 point. Now, if we add it all up, this battle was 8-7 in total. Meaning, if there was a battle between a Baryonyx and a Mujungasaurus, Mujungasaurus would likely win. To conclude, why did the Mujungasaurus win? Couldn't Baryonyx use its claws to swipe at it and its intelligence to use its bite effectively? Well, yes, but experience and strength and bite force is what we're looking for in this battle. Now, Mujungasaurus has superior bite force and was more experienced and knew how to do stuff. And it was stronger. So it would know, it might get slashed, yes, a few times, but eventually it would know to go for the neck. The crushing bite force of 8,000 newtons either kill the Baryonyx or make him retreat. Now, I hope you liked this dinosaur video, Face Off. If you want to have more videos like this, please tell me in the comments and I will make more. I will see you in the next video. Bye.